Let's get into the sports talk.
Chris Hogan, he signed this offseason with the Carolina Panthers after 3 years in New England. And Hogan said this weekend he sees similarities between his former quarterback, Tom Brady, and his current one in Cam Newton. And he's talking about, quote, that competitive nature. It's there. When it comes time to strap on the pads and play football, their focus is on one goal, and that's winning football games. Cam wants to win. You can tell that right away from talking to him and being around him. So I'll bring my quarterback back into the conversation. And anytime you make a comparison of any sort to Tom Brady, people are going to react a certain type of way. What do you make of specifically what he said there regarding Cam and Brady?
Well, because Chris Hogan's been around the greatest of all time for a couple years now. And so he's got an understanding of what it really looks like, what it sounds like, how those guys act. And we need to talk about Cam Newton in the way that his play deserves. Like, I'll go back to last year. This team was 6-2. He had 19 touchdowns and 4 turnovers. On track to be having a better year than 2015 when he won MVP of the NFL and took this team to the Super Bowl. And so he was having a great year. And everyone talks about, like, Cam Newton, we should change Cam Newton or his health or whatnot because he got hurt last year. Let's just put this into perspective for Cam Newton. Since he came to the NFL...
You don't need to change Cam Newton. You know, he just need more wide receivers to get open. He just need help from his teammates. And the coaches had to do good at taking care of him and just have him slide, start hurting his body. That's the only thing that's hurting him for real. Like, he don't slide. Like, he be banging up his body. Like, they need him for a full season. You don't need to change his game. His game help him win games. Like, he helped Carolina win.
In 2011, no one has more rushing touchdowns than Cam Newton, any position. No one has more third down rushing conversions than Cam Newton out of any position. And since he came into the NFL, no one has more touchdowns accounted for other than Cam Newton outside of Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, and Tom Brady. 3 first ballot Hall of Famers. He's a red zone weapon. So for anybody that's saying, that's an outrageous...
That's true. When they get in the red zone, he's going to score. He's like a running back in the red zone. He's like a power back when they get in the red zone. Like, he scored a lot last year in the red zone.
Comparison or we need to change Cam Newton.
Stop. Here's the only reason that I understand what you're saying, and I don't disagree. But what I would say is Tom Brady is still doing it, and he's on the other side of 40. Drew Brees is headed to 40, if he's not already 40, and he's still doing it. Aaron Rodgers is still doing it at that age. The way Cam Newton plays,
yes,
does he have that kind of longevity, right? It does not seem, you get hit as much as he gets, it doesn't work.
But the point is, his production matches guys that are going to be Hall of Famers, right?
That's what he's saying. Slide a little more, because you're 30 now, so you could last long and play long, so you can stop banging your body. Like, that's the only thing about Cam. He just don't slide. If he do, it help him, but he don't slide. Like, he banged up his body. You know, that's what we're saying.
So would you rather not have that for the next 5 years? Great. Have a great player for the next 5 years, or try to minimize his weaponry or minimize his impact, and so, we'll get him for 7 more years. No, I want a great Cam Newton for 4 years, and if I cut it short, I cut it short, but I know what I'm going to get. I'm going to get a great player.
I get that. I just wonder what he wants. If you gave him that option, 3 really good years, or I could play into my late 30s and my early 40s. Well, we'll see. One way or another. Look, I understand the comparison that's being made.
The pecan chicken salad and ultimate BLT sandwiches from Arby's.